I don't know who needs to hear this, but all those things outside of you, all the things that we chase, that we think about, that we idolize, those things aren't going to help you. They're not going to heal you. They're not going to bring you peace. And I know how it is in today's world. You see all these things. You want to live a certain lifestyle. You want certain things. You want the girl. For the ladies, y'all want the guy. You want the happy life. I get it. But chasing those things and ignoring self will get you nothing but destruction. You won't be at peace because you have to prioritize you. You might be at a point in your life where you are at absolute rock bottom. And a lot of that comes from you feeling like you haven't done anything for yourself. You've wasted all your resources, all your energy, exhausted yourself helping other people, but you have nothing for you. And then there's the people who are living the life that they always wanted. They have everything that they want. You got the car, you got the partner, you got the house, the lifestyle, everything is cool, but you're looking around like, it's it? Yeah, that's it. Because you're not taking care of this inside of here. You don't have any peace. You're still at battle in here because you're not prioritizing yourself. You're not making yourself whole again. You're dumping all these things into the void when the whole time you're just missing yourself. You're missing a little time that you need to spend with yourself, a little healing you need to do with yourself. One thing I always like to think about is my end goal. Where do I want to be and how do I want to be in that place? All right, let's say I wanted to go to an island. Do I want to go to that island and be at peace, or do I want to go to that island and be in absolute distress? I want to be at peace. So I'm going to do everything it takes for me to be at peace and to get to that island. We're not skipping steps. We're building from the ground up. We got to have a solid foundation to stand on. And it really comes from you and what you entertain, what you consume, what you allow to be around you. You have to protect your peace at all costs. And a lot of times you have to protect your peace from you. You'll start to feel yourself wanting to slip back into your old ways and your old, little cubbies of comfort and all these things that bring you nothing but destruction. Like I said, you have to protect your peace. A lot of the times you're going to be protecting it for yourself. But for the people around you, the things that are in your surrounding area that you can't control, you got to stand tall, right? Keep that fake stuff away from me. Keep that stress away from me. Keep that negativity away from me. You have to stand on those things and be firm. Because when you on your way up, there's so many people, so many things, so many ideas that are going to be sent your way to pull you down. And if you walk around with that soft heart and you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, and you're not going nowhere. To protect your energy, protect yourself, to protect your peace, that is not a crime. It is not a crime to protect yourself. It's not a crime to protect your peace. It's not a crime to protect your energy. And if someone feels upset by you protecting your peace, if someone feels upset by you prioritizing yourself and not these external things, they do not want what's best for you. They don't. But it's not about them wanting what's best for you. Why? Because they aren't you. You got to prioritize you. Every decision that you make, think about how you feel first. I don't care if it's for somebody else. Just even entertain the thought about how it makes you feel. Even if you don't do exactly what will make you feel the best, just think about how it makes you feel. Think about what you would do. Why is that? Because you constantly checking in on yourself. You constantly reminding yourself that I care about my opinion. I'm not just out here in autopilot, just moving around just because somebody else want me to do so. I'm not just moving around and thinking just because somebody else want me to think so. You have to clean up your mind. The captain of the boat is you. You gotta live with you. You gotta sleep with you. When you're dreaming, daydreaming at night, all of those things are in your subconscious. They may be influenced by a bunch of other people, right? Your thoughts, your struggles, your pains, whatever it is, but you have to jump back into that seat. You have to. And this world is gonna test you. These people is gonna test you. Your career, your jobs, all of this stuff is gonna test you. But you got to constantly show yourself mostly. It's not about proving this to anybody else. You got to show yourself mostly that you are worthy of having these things that you want. You are worthy of having that peace. I guarantee you, when you pray, when you ask for peace, when you beg for peace, whatever you believe in, when you ask for these things, you are going to be shown everything in your life that you are not willing to let go of. You'll sit there and say, I want peace. I'm in a relationship right now and it's toxic and I want peace, and you're going to get in so many arguments. You're going to go through so much in your relationship, and you're going to be thinking to yourself, well, God, why didn't you grant me peace? I just had another relationship problem. And you don't think that's a message? Maybe, how about you want peace, so I show you what's not peaceful. I show you what you're not willing to let go. I block your blessings once again to show you the bigger picture. Sometimes you just have to step back, scan, and look around and see what's actually going on. But when you're in tune with yourself, when you're constantly checking on yourself and valuing your own peace, and you're not letting these little energy vampires and these little demons come into your life and suck you dry, you can see that very easily. But a lot of the times, we be blocking our own blessings, we block our own peace, we block our own energy with the clutter that's in our mind. If you haven't realized, you have a capacity. You have a capacity for people, you have a capacity for information, you have a capacity for energy. In school, after a few hours, you literally have to take a break because you can't even comprehend anymore. You hungry, you tired, like you got to get out of there, right? Too much information is being given. And when somebody just sit there and rambles and rambles and rambles and there's no break, or it's not, interesting to you, you just go off into la la land because you've reached your learning capacity, or it wasn't even true learning to me. Same thing with people. There's some people you can be around and they are so independent and so compatible with you, you can just bounce off of them like rubber. And then it's a person, they are literally like sandpaper. They weigh you down. They drain your energy like this, right? You have a certain capacity. That's why you can't sit there and text 20 million trillion people, especially be around or interact with people who are not good for you. You got to replenish yourself. Give, right? But replenish, give and replenish. Some people take. And you probably just give. If a giver and a taker in a relationship, and the giver is given and the taker is taken, how does the giver sustain? They don't. So like I'm saying, eliminate that clutter out of your mind. Eliminate the things that are wasting your time, that are wasting your energy. Because you have to give that energy back to yourself, invest that back into yourself, and take care of your own things. And you can start small by looking at your surroundings. What's in my room that I could get rid of? Let's start getting rid of this clutter. Because the things in the physical world can influence what's in here. And I done got serious with it, man. If I don't want to be on the phone, I'm off of there. You know what I'm saying? I have good friends that I cannot talk on the phone with because they just talk about the same things and it's draining. We don't have to speak on the phone. I still love you, right? I will, you know what I'm saying? I will kill for you, whatever. But no, I'm not finna sit there and get my energy drained. I got stuff to do. You got people who always have something negative to say, no matter what it is. They want to bring that fear. Hey, we can stop the conversation. How about I just take that accountability and realize that every time I bring something up, you have something negative to say, I'm gonna just stop bringing things up. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna keep it pushing. And then what I do, I spend a lot of time on the internet. As you know, there are many distractions. There are many energy vampires. There are many things for me to put clutter into my mind, right? There are many things for me to use to clutter my brain, my mind, my thoughts, my feelings, my energy. It's a lot that I can do to be drained. But I even go the extra mile and use a totally different system for everything that I do. For my content creation. If I don't want to create it, I'm not creating it. I'm not finna be pushed by nobody, right? I don't have this feeling to give somebody something like I owe them something. I don't owe anybody anything. If I don't want to create, I'm not creating. But everything that I create, I want to create. Everything that I put time into, I want to put time into. I don't surround myself around people that drain me, that try to use me. None of that is happening. Everything that I touch is because I want to touch it. The way I work and I ask myself constantly, how do I feel? How does this make me feel? How can I make myself feel better? How can I be more efficient for me? What do I like about this? What do I dislike about this? Even the browser that I use a browser that has built-in breaks. Like you can click the little button here and it teaches you how to breathe, how to meditate. Got the beautiful little landscapes in the back. Like it's It's a whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Because our minds are like computers. They're like browsers. And a lot of the times you will have all these windows open. You remember how on your phone, you just click a bunch of apps and you never close them out, then your phone start moving slow? And then somebody like, well, my phone moving slow, they like, close out your apps. I'm not using no apps. Swipe up. You got 100 apps open. Close all of them. You on a computer, you got 100 different windows open. Close out all of them tabs so you can get down to the things that are truly important. And the reason why I like using this is because it have certain things there built in to help you. There's not all those distractions like where you're on some browsers like news feed this and this article here and article that. It don't have none of that. It's literally built to keep your mind focused.
If you couldn't tell by what you saw, the browser is called Opera Air. As I mentioned before, it has a common aesthetic and features that will help you focus, be more creative, and be more productive. One of those features is called the Boost feature. It has over 20 soundscapes like binaural beats, lo-fi, and music that just stimulates your brain in many different ways. I personally enjoy using it for deep thinking, especially when it comes to creativity, and also having some calming background music while I'm editing videos or doing any kind of work. There's also the break feature. The break feature has a built-in system that tracks time and can remind you to take a break every 45 to 180 minutes. There's guided meditation sessions, breathing exercises, neck stretches, and more. I personally like to start and end my day with a breathing session. If I feel overwhelmed, I'll go for a guided meditation session. And if I ever feel any tension in my neck, I'll use the exercises provided to get me through. And one of the cool things I also like is that they display quotes at the bottom of the browser that will help you set a positive mood for your day or end it that way, as you can see.
But what I really want to talk about, or what that really led me to think about, or to put emphasis on, is that a lot of the things that you enjoy, a lot of the things that you are okay with, a lot of the people that you are close to, a lot of the things that you do, you'll eventually have to let go of them. I was going through a time in my life where I felt that I went down into the darkest pits, spent a lot of time in isolation. I had to let go of some people, let go of some things, and then I started to incline. Started to go up a little bit, and I realized, man, I gotta let go of some more baggage, and I started to incline. And I had to let go of some more baggage, and I had another incline. And then I'm like, all right, now it's getting to the point, the baggage here is very close. This is very personal. I don't want to let this go. But my peace wasn't there. My tranquility was not there. I was around people that were cool as hell. But what else? They weren't on the same things that I were on. Conversations wasn't there. The energy wasn't there. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Everybody is good for something. Some people are just not going to be where you are intellectually, or they not, you know what I'm saying? They're not compatible with you in these certain areas. And it'd be the coolest people sometimes, the ones that's closest to you. But you cannot bring everybody along this journey with you. Because the most important journey is for you and you only. You got to go by yourself, or you're going to be around people that are truly like you, down to the T. Nobody's going to be a direct copy of you, but that's just the way it is. You have a lot of letting go to do. And I guarantee you, if you're watching this video and you feel like you are not at peace, you can probably name off 5 different things that you need to let go of. I need to let go of this addiction. I need to let go of this job. I need to let go of all of this and that, right? And also understand that letting go is not running away. Letting go is one of the strongest things you can do. But also, don't run away from something just because you feel the need to let go, right? Or don't let go of something with that same intention, that same mentality of running away from something. Because when I was probably distressed the most, I was working a job that I didn't like, but I didn't run away from it. I stayed there. I used it for what it was good for. I paid my bills. I stashed my money, right? Saved some for a rainy day. But every day I was doing what it took for me to have my peace. I wasn't skipping to the final process like, all right, I'm gonna just quit my job and have peace. No, I'm about to earn my peace. I'm putting the whole foundation, laying down the whole groundwork for the castle of peace that I'm about to build. Every day, I'm doing what it takes to get there. And then I start to get a taste of it. Now my castle of peace is built. but the gates is still open. Why? Because I'm still at this job doing X, Y, and Z. But I build around it. I keep doing what I got to do, keep doing what I got to do. And then it gets to the point where everything is built. And the only thing that is keeping peace from me that I realize is myself. No matter where I am in my life, I realize that the only thing that is keeping peace from me is myself. Yes, people come along and they influence it. Yes, things come along and they influence, but it's because of you, right? There's a person who worked at Walmart for 60 years and they happy. You worked at Walmart for 6 hours and you miserable. That's because of you. Doesn't make you a bad person. Certain things are just not compatible with you. But it's time to let go, right? Do what it takes to let go. Take the risk and let go. There's no right way to live life. But at the end of the day, holding on to something that hurts you, holding on to something that causes you misery, only hurts more. It may seem like a jump to let go of something that you've clung to your whole life. I get it. Been there, done that. And got a lot of that to do for the rest of my life. But if you're not willing to go, if you're not willing to let go, stop complaining. As simple as that. Just stop complaining. The energy it's going to take you to complain and to keep on doing what you're doing, just take a smidgen of that and do what it takes so you can let go in peace and watch your life change. So, to end it all, my people, to recap, do whatever it takes to protect your energy. You hear me? Do whatever it takes to protect your energy. Don't let people, don't let a place, don't let a job, don't let a profession, don't let anything come into your life and rob you of joy. Don't let anything come into your life and rob you of joy to give you misery. That is not a good trade. Don't let anything or anyone do that. Any time in your life that you feel like something is taking your peace and not giving you back anything in return, drop it. Have good discernment though. Don't get emotional and start thinking with your emotions, and just because something doesn't go your way that is bringing you misery. No, that's probably a lesson you need to learn. Have a little discernment. But if something is draining you, if something is stealing your peace, if you're in an environment that's not good enough, find a way to make it the best, right? Your room, your safe haven, can be causing you torment because it's dirty as hell. And you got all types of stuff all over the walls that's making you low vibrational as hell. Clean it up. Do what you can do. Control what you can control. And anything outside of that, anything outside of you, let it be what it be. Let it be what it be. Make money. Don't let money make you. Own a car. Don't let a car own you. Have a job. Don't let a job have you. I love you. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. And life is good, man. Whether you see it or not, life is good. It's a blessing to go through things because that's where you learn the most. I have never been comfortable while growing. Just the way it is. So that's my message for you today. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And hey, I'm about to hit Command B and meditate. So holla at your boy. I'm Shimon Davis. I'm out of here. Check out the music channel. Check out the vlog channel. And let's stay at peace.
Also, don't forget, if you're looking to reclaim your focus and bring more mindfulness into your day, check out Opera Air, the mindful browser. You can try it free by downloading it through the link in my description. Thank you all.